Okay, so hi, my name is Tanisha, by the way. Hi guys. So I'm not a YouTuber. I don't have a bunch of videos, subscriptions, or anything of that effect. The only reason I'm making this video is because when I typed in microlinks or loop microlink extensions on short here, I saw maybe like 3 or 4 videos, if that much, of people like myself with short hair. This is pretty much the length of my hair since my big chop. You can see the top here. So people with short hair, especially my texture here 4C, who have used microlinks. Reason being that I looked up the video is because we know when we have short hair, it does not blend well with weave or anything of that sort. And it starts out looking good, but by the time you get to the top and it's time to blend, it's not working out because of the length. Now I ordered my hair, which is the pre-looped micro link extension. So it comes with the loops already. So all you have to do is just pull it onto your hair and then clamp, okay? Hold that thought. I'm gonna get the clamp. Excuse my toilet in the background. I honestly don't have great lighting anywhere else, but that's my pet peeve, is people who do videos with the toilet in the background, and here I am, so no more judgment. Hold that thought. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I pretty much did my hair myself by following the instructions given by other people, where I parted around my perimeter, the side and the back, and then started putting in the micro loop extensions throughout my hair. And it's my first time doing it, by the way, so I'm a novice. But for the most part, I was able to install them without them showing too much. I have a few that are showing, but not so much that is going to be an issue. For a first timer, I think I did a pretty good job. And also, I have a scar here from a car accident where I don't have hair growing there. It's like a keloid scar. So I have minimal amount of hair around the edges right here. So naturally, that prevents me from covering wefts, microlinks very well without having a significant amount of leave out around the edges. So considering all those things, I think I did a pretty good job. As far as ease installing microlinks, the pre-looped is super easy. The only time I made a mistake is when one of these loops came out. So without this, you can't put it on your hair unless you're using the traditional microlinks where you have to put the bead first, then stick the link in and then clamp it down, versus this where you're pulling your hair through and then clamping it. So one of the loops came out and I was trying to use one of those tools that they use to do the original one for looping the bead. If you look into videos, you know what I'm talking about. And exactly what they said can happen. You can accidentally snap your hair off, like your hair just chops off with that tool. Y'all, it happened to me. Like this much of my hair snapped off, so it's like this much left. I'm so happy it happened way in the back. It traumatized me, but it's here, it'll grow back. If I've chopped my hair off a million times, I'll be okay. I digress, but that was the only time I made a boo-boo. But honestly, with this, there was no error. The only thing I stumbled across is, like someone said, if you're using too much hair to loop it through, you will get resistance. It will not go through. It means you just need to part your hair slightly smaller to get it through. Okay, so I'm just gonna do one. I'm kind of in the back, the top section where I'm trying to finish it off. Get some good coverage so the links don't show, and then kind of try and flat iron. So this here from AliExpress, I ordered coarse yaki, okay? Coarse yaki, because again, I have 4C here, and I know European hair does not blend well. You can see the difference already. My hair is more dull and coarse, and then this hair is more shiny and straight. So that was a miss as far as getting the product that I wanted, but the price was great. It was, I think, under 160. I think I paid like 160 with tax for 200 strands, which is the amount that I'm using to finish my hair. If I did need more, I wouldn't need more than maybe 15 more strands to finish off a couple more areas in between that I want to make more fuller. But other than that, I mean, this is 200 strands with, I have 3 more to put in, so that makes the 200. So you put the plastic part over your hair, and then you simply, there's a plastic part right here, you can see it, and then you just pull your hair through, and it's that simple. And the length is pretty much close to my scalp, but I can adjust it to get even closer without putting it exactly on my scalp to avoid that tension that they talk about. And I clamp down, and it's good to go. And look, it's not as far as I would want it to be, not even close. All I do is just unclamp it the opposite way, open it up, find my hair, slide it further down. Simple, make sure I hold it so it doesn't slide back down, and reclamp. You gotta make sure you clamp it good. Ooh. Okay. So I didn't clamp it tight enough, but I'm gonna tighten it. There you go. All I do is find my hair and just make sure I clamp it closer to my scalp. I've been doing my hair for like a day and a half, and I move pretty quickly, okay? For somebody who's never done microlinks before, I move pretty damn quick. So it makes me wonder why stylists charge so much to do this. One, they can see the back of your head to move very swiftly. And 2, they have the ability to do the more cleaner parts and make it more, you know, uniform. But honestly, with the microlinks, as long as your leave out area is good, you can't, it doesn't even matter if it's all neat and perfect underneath. Just make sure it's close enough to your scalp so the links are not showing further down. And honestly, that's it. So what I'm gonna do is when I finish putting in the 3 that I have left, I'm gonna add a little bit of moisturizer on my hair for some shine and to help straighten it a little bit more, get some gloss. And I'm gonna put the moisturizer at the base, because you know when you moisturize, weave, or put any type of oils, it just gives a dead look. But my actual hair needs that moisture, so I'm gonna be very mindful. But like, yeah, it looks great. And I did a center part, but at the same time, I can go like this and put my hair up. But again, I avoid certain styles because my scar and all of that, I don't really wear my hair back like that. For me, because of my personal issues, sometimes I have to use, you know, that little powder to darken around the edges so it doesn't leave that all that space. So for me, I have to use this because of my issue with my car accident. And even then, it doesn't really cover up my keloid that well, but it still helps, okay? When I do it properly, it helps to cover that up. But that's my personal issue. Most people have a perfect hairline, but like I said, it's not too bad. And this is me not even curling my hair yet or anything. And look at the fullness. This is 200. I have a very tiny head, but I have, my hair is average thickness. So 200 strands it was good for me. If you have very thick hair, you'll probably need 300, I would say. So you would have to order 3. Again, AliExpress is like the cheap way to do it. I would want to go to what is called Curl Queens or something like that, where they do have the, you know, more authentic coarse yaki that will blend with my hair. But again, when you're on a budget, yes, you can save and get it, of course, not buy it all, you know, right out, save and get it. So in the future, I think I would probably just take my little extra income and put towards getting that hair, so that way I can really blend it in and I could reuse those, wash and reinstall it. With the pre-loop one, once this loop thing is gone, you would have to find a way to get it back through the hole again individually to reinstall this, and ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be sitting there doing that. So I might go the traditional or non-looped way next time. It's gonna be more time consuming, but if I can find the right hair that has the loop, I'm gonna use that instead. But if I can't, I'm gonna use the regular microlink version, where you put the bead first and put the link in and then clamp down. I don't want this video to be too long and too wordy, which it probably already is, but I just wanted a video with someone who also has short hair, doing some type of review on how to install microlinks. So there they are, they're in there. But like, again, I don't feel any tension. If I do feel tension, it's probably because I accidentally clamped strands from other loop extensions into another one by accident. So there's a few strands tugging at each other and causing tenderness on my scalp. But my scalp itself is completely free, and this is awesome. I can't wait to wear it for like maybe 3 months and see how my hair does with that before it gets matted and tangled up under there. But yeah, guys, if you do watch, again, it's not for likes, it's not really for subscriptions, it's literally just to have someone out there with short hair as well that has done a review on self installation of microlinks, and it's really not that hard.